Let me ask you something personal. Do you ever feel like time is slipping through your fingers? Like every birthday isn't a celebration, but a silent warning that you're not getting older? You're just running out of time? What if I told you that everything you've been taught to fear about aging is a lie? That the wrinkles, the slower pace, the gray hair aren't signs of weakness, but proof that you've unlocked something most people never will? Seneca, yes, the Roman Stoic who faced exile, betrayal, and the sharp edge of time, believed that old age was not a burden, but a gift, and not just any gift, but one that reveals the truth about life, meaning, and freedom. If you turn away now, you might miss the one idea that could change how you live the rest of your life. But if you stay, you'll never look at time or aging the same way again. When we're young, time feels endless. It drips slowly like honey. We waste it recklessly, thinking more will always come. But Seneca saw it differently. He said, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." And those words, they hit harder the older you get. Because here's the truth. Most people don't live 70 years. They live the same year 70 times, chasing status, money, pleasure, and never once asking themselves if they're truly alive. But then old age comes, the distractions fade, and for the first time, silence. For the first time, clarity. The gift Seneca spoke of isn't youth regained, it's wisdom finally uncovered. You see, youth is loud, it demands attention. But old age whispers. It whispers truths you were too distracted to hear before, like how the only thing you ever truly owned was time. Not your house, not your career, not even your relationships, just time. And when you finally realize that, you don't fear growing old. You fear growing old without having lived. Seneca taught that old age strips away illusion. You stop playing society's games. You stop pretending to care about shallow victories. You no longer chase things. You choose things with intention, with meaning. You start seeing time the way a dying man does, not as a countdown, but as a currency, one you now spend with precision. This is why he said that the late years of life are the most powerful, not because the body is strong, but because the mind is finally free, free from comparison, free from noise, free from the pressure to become something because you realize you already are. This is the shift no one talks about. When you're young, you're always becoming, always chasing. But when you're older, you can finally just be. And that stillness is sacred. It's not about giving up. It's about waking up. Seneca believed that philosophy was the greatest medicine for aging, because philosophy reminds you that life was never meant to be long. It was meant to be deep. And when you live with depth, even a single day can feel like an eternity. He didn't fear death because he had already lived. He had squeezed the juice out of every moment. He had spent time like a wise man, not a gambler. Can you say the same? If you fear aging, it might be because you fear you've wasted too much. But here's the secret Seneca would whisper to you. It's not too late. As long as you're breathing, you can still live deliberately. You can still slow down. You can still look at time like the treasure it is. Because every second you become present, you defeat death a little. That's why old age is a gift. It gives you the urgency that youth hides. It gives you the mirror you've avoided. It gives you the truth. That time isn't the enemy. Wasted time is. So don't run from age. Embrace it like a master embraces his final work. not as an ending, but as the moment of clarity that brings all the chaos into form. If this hit something deep inside you, if it stirred something you've been trying to ignore, then don't let this moment pass. Because this wasn't just a video, it was a wake-up call. And if you felt it, if you're ready to see life differently, then subscribe, not just to the channel, but to a new way of living, like the video, not for me, but for the version of you that refuses to waste another second. We don't fear old age here, we honor it. And if you're still listening, you're one of us now.